The Chinese people.
I got a feeling
You're going to say something offensive.
This is going to be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's good already.
You don't want to wear a headset? You don't have to.
You can hear us.
Okay, can I? If you're going to talk that loud, I can hear. I don't need a headset. I can hear you.
If I talk this loud, can you hear me?
No. Want me to wear it? I'll wear it. Look
No,
official.
No, you don't have to look official. But here, this we'll try. We'll do a little sound
You
check.
do look official. No,
I don't
you look
wear the
official.
This is
headset.
Howie Mandel
either,
does stuff.
but-
I'm Howie Mandel.
I'm Jack.
That's just
Schultz's
because-
daughter.
And Jimmie
I don't like
Lee,
hearing myself.
the
But
Jersey
I know Jimmy don't want to
Outlaw,
fuck up his hair.
Yes, is our guest today. And I'm going to be totally honest with you. The first time I ever saw you perform, he's a dental comedian, right?
No, I'm a dentist.
Oh.
I'm a dentist, and I have a passion to perform and be a comedian.
I saw you on H3. We did the live. I did Ethan Klein's birthday show.
Right.
And this young man was there performing.
This
and
young man with the
I was
beautiful hairline.
bowled over, number one, by your ability to continue doing what.
Coke Zero Cherry, motherfuckers. That's what it is about today, my friends.
you were doing as you were being pelted.
I was being heckled bad, and
I do have permission from Howie Mandel to react to this podcast. I do have permission from Howie Mandel to react to this podcast. They're XQC's editors. I do have permission to react to this podcast from Howie Mandel, my friend, who I actually set this interview up with him. I do.
couldn't do my set, and I had to go into
More than
combat
heckling.
mode, Howie, and start throwing tomatoes back, and the insults got vicious. I went into combat mode, like fight or flight.
But they were throwing tomatoes at you.
Plenty of them. Thank God they were pillow tomatoes.
Pillow tomatoes.
Yeah, they weren't real tomatoes.
They were pillow tomatoes. So these are, which is a special brand of tomatoes. I don't know. You mean rubber? They were rubber tomatoes.
No,
No,
they
pellets.
weren't rubber. They were actual Howie
Pillows.
pillows. So when they threw them, they didn't hurt. But they kept throwing so many. And then there was a heavyset girl in the front, and she wouldn't stop. And that's the first one I started to insult.
The heavyset girl.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you say?
I said, "What you have for breakfast, dinner?"
People love that joke. What'd you have for breakfast, dinner? It's pretty good, I think, for a Jimmie Lee joke.
And I say, "Is there a buffet here?"
That's
yeah,
not-
no, I went
that's
into Don
pretty
Rickles
pleb.
mode.
So,
Almost.
but and in these times,
It's a little tougher.
It is,
Yeah.
but
You're right.
I know, and then Ethan called me and said, and that's why you're here today. And
I know.
I love what you did, and I thought it was so shockingly amazing because the thing about. And I also do stand-up comedy. I don't do dentistry. I go to a dentist.
I know.
But the things that you were
I like how his vibe so far. He's pretty low-key, you know what I mean? He's being pretty cool right now. I like it.
saying to people
Yeah.
it was bowling me over like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
And you don't get any.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy swagged the fuck out. Hollywood Jimmy with his Chanel glasses.
Kickback for that, aside from pillows being thrown at you?
Well, I'm a funny guy. I'm from a Jewish family. You're Jewish.
You're from a Jewish family?
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
but you're not Jewish.
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
Oh, okay.
And my mom wanted me and my brother to become doctors. Larry became an anesthesiologist. I became a dentist. But I always had in my heart, Howie.
Someone said, Ethan, you did this. You ought to be proud. You see the smile on my face? This is crazy. I mean, I love it. I'll be so happy for Jimmy, like genuinely and incredibly, thoroughly, genuinely so happy for Jimmy if he actually starts doing gigs and stuff. I mean, here he is going toe-to-toe with one of the greats, Howie Mandel.
Since I was a little kid to be a performer, I just had it in me. And as I'm getting older, I don't enjoy being the dentist and the administrator. I own a bunch of offices in New Jersey. I don't enjoy it as much, and I really enjoy.
Do you want to give a shout out to what? Is it a business?
Well, my dental company's
give it a
called
shout out.
Primate, and it's in
No,
New
no,
Jersey.
no.
We have 4
up.
locations, and
Do you ever heckle the people that are sitting in your chair?
well,
Girl,
I
you know he
don't know. I
does.
wouldn't do that, but patients that know me, I can kid with and have fun. But I'm older now, and I'm tired of the clinical end and the administrative end. I have a bunch of dentists that work for me, and I love to go on the street, and I'm a people person, and people love this type of comedy. And
The fact that Jimmy is like this mega successful entrepreneur dentist makes his whole shtick so much better.
Jacqueline, is it?
Yes.
Jacqueline, people that are young are loving me, which I was surprised. Like I have a lot of young fans that like this, and I'm surprised, Harry, because I'm an older guy, and I grew up with Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield and you and Red Fox, and that's the comedy I like, and that's what I do. And it seems to be getting accepted in this politically correct culture for some weird reason.
So for those that don't know, we have you have a TV show or is
I
it
have a comedy TV show called Dangerously Funny.
No,
It's
he
very
doesn't.
viral on social media, on YouTube and Instagram and all that, and TikTok.
It's called
Dangerously Funny.
Dangerously Funny. And here's some clips from Dangerously Funny. Do we have anything so that the audience knows who we're talking to and the kind of things that you do? You're actually, so this isn't planned. You go out on the street as opposed to do you get booked in clubs?
I worked in clubs, Howie, when I started for 3 years. The problem is,
I'm an angel.
It
Yo,
wasn't-
somebody said I'm an angel investor in Jimmy. That's so true. I'm Jimmy's angel.
really what I like doing. I like to be out on the street and kid with people and do the Don Rickles stuff on the street, and it's what I like. And it seems
Maybe I should watch it at 1.5 or 1.25, just so speed it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think it will suffer at all because they're talking pretty slow.
to get more viral and get more views and get me more known as opposed to doing stand-up. I did do stand-up for 3 years.
So here we go. This is a clip from the
That's South Beach.
Here,
So
1.25.
Funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
I'm a funny
This is
guy.
classic
funny
Jimmy.
guy.
I'm a funny
Classic.
guy.
He's a funny guy.
Funny guy. He's a funny guy. Pandemonium and mayhem on the street with the Jersey outlaw, Jimmie Lee.
Spanish? Mexican, wonderful. Here's a cookie. Who cares that you're Mexican?
Oh my God, he's so out of control.
Don't fucking get pushy with me. It's not you. BS, you know,
asked.
plastic surgery. Oh, still think the pimples come from Hershey's, Francesca? You lock yourself in the bathroom with the radio on, you tell your mom you're doing your homework. I know what you're doing. You're watching those porn movies.
Dangerously funny.
Dangerously Funny.
Jimmie Lee.
So no one gets mad at you for some of the things you say?
There's something wrong with me, Jacqueline, in the way that I just want to go out and do what I love to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do it. If people, it doesn't matter. I don't have something wrong with me, Howie. I go every week to New York. I have a bunch of social media people. We eat in these nice restaurants, and we go around the streets in Soho, and people love it. And I enjoy doing it. I'm doing kind of really my age, what's in my heart. So, yeah, to your answer to your question, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute, Howie, I'm not going to lie to your door and say people don't get mad, but here's the thing.
Well, I can just imagine on the street someone coming up to me and insulting me. I did not pay for a show or a
But you went up to like two women and you go, look at your 2 5s. You know, like
Fives make a 10.
I know, but you're saying you're 2 5s.
someone come up to me unsolicited while I'm eating at a restaurant.
So, Jacqueline, this Saturday, like our first stop, we'll go to the Earth Cafe on Melrose, Howie, and it's outside.
Yeah.
And I'll just walk in, and people are going to be eating, and the cameras are going to walk in, and we're going to just start ripping people up. And we're going down to Pink's Saturday at 2, and we're going to work the fan line. So we just go out and we
I saw
do it.
some video. I also saw that you're doing a movie.
Right, so we have a beautiful movie trailer with Alex Novell in New York. He's a documentary filmmaker, and if your guy can find the clip of the trailer, his name's Alex Novell.
movie
and-
star.
Who's
He's a
Alex
TV
Novell?
star.
And what did he do? What does he
He's
do?
a guy that went to NYU Film School. He did a film on Dershowitz. He got a little pickup on that, and he contacted me. And for the
Alan
last
Dershowitz.
month, yeah, we've been shooting, and he put together
Wow,
a
so
trailer.
this is legitimate.
This is a real
Is Jackie
documentary.
in the chat? Are you guys saying Jackie's here? She's not socialist anymore. It's communist Marxist now, Ethan. Who?
Film.
So-
it's called
and-
Just About Famous.
And we will see this and listen to this here on this podcast, but next time you'll probably hear it and see it. It will be at
The movie
Con.
should come out the
Con,
beginning,
next
middle of
year.
October. But if you have time to show the trailer, it's kind of compelling because
I do have time. I do
I'll
have
be
time.
honored if
Okay,
you
but
do
go
it.
ahead. Set it up. Go ahead.
So what's interesting, you put Just About Famous Alex Novell. I played piano since I was about 10.
Right.
I've been doing
Dentist,
comedy.
pianist,
Right. So they
and-
kind of show all that. And they show some of me talking in my dental offices about, you know what I said to you, that where my heart is now at my age, what I want to do. And there's nothing more at my age that I really have left that I want to do. I have money. I have a nice wife, a nice family.
You have kids,
I have
too?
2 kids. I got 1 kid, Howie, in dental school now. And
Wow.
Hold on. Savannah, okay. I got more intel from her. I turned my fallopian tubes into a necklace? And Candace Owen dragged me for 10 minutes. You did what now? All right, let me find it. Sorry, Candace, I got to see this. Candace Owens fallopian tube. Is this it?
Speaking of this responsibility that women have.
This is a Fupa Trooper, yo. You guys. This is Savannah right now. Savannah, what have you done? What is a fallopian tube necklace? That sounds kind of wild. Fallopian tube necklace. Is that a thing? Are you avant-garde? Here it is. This is you, I guess. Oh, dude, you're like a viral meme. The fuck? You're the only person. You are the fallopian tube necklace lady. Okay. Well, if you, I don't know about saving the fallopian tube personally. I mean, you have a kid as a reminder. You know what I mean? Teddy Fresh fallopian drop win. I just have the kids to remind me. I don't need the tube. But I'm not judging. Let's see what Candace had to say about it.
Have in society, and I always say that it's going to be up to us to get society back on its tracks. And it's why I'm often speaking about the extreme things that women are doing. And for whatever reason, it seems that social media is a special place where women compete to be more and more extreme in their actions for attention. So it started with women saying, okay, I'm on social media.
Sorry, I forgot. Hold on. I meant to show it to you guys. It was on the wrong browser. I am rectangular. I feel no holes. I am rectangular. Here it is. If you guys are curious. It gets pretty small, I guess, when it dries out. It looks pretty gnarly, girl. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of vile. At least, but I get it. But I think it's cool that it's avant-garde. Like clearly, when I type it, you're the only person here who's done it. So, at least you didn't eat it. I know a lot of people didn't doing that. But holy shit, you got a lot of coverage for this.
And I want attention. And then it said, I'm on social media, and to get attention, I'm going to take all my clothes off. Okay, I'm on social media, and to get attention, it's not enough for me to just take my clothes off. I'm also going to start getting procedures online, right? We talked about your psychological immune system in previous episodes being broken down because of social media, because it tells you that you need to be more and more extreme, and because you're becoming more extreme because you're trying to find a community. And so I spoke to you about these women that now just go on Instagram and cry. They literally they cry. As soon as they have a feeling, they go and they cry.
Oh, okay. Hold on. The fallopian tube carries the egg to the uterus. So you don't have kids. You can't have kids. In which case, I understand it being really symbolic then. I was talking about the placenta when I said who eats it. I thought, I was confused. I got to brush up on my female anatomy. I thought it was the one that brings food to the egg. The belly button thing. So what happened? You can't have kids? Did you have like a procedure or something? It's female balls, someone said. Okay. That's a good way to put it. So did you lose both tubes? Or do you have one tube? I get it, though. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I think it's cool. You had a that is cool, yeah. If you had this procedure then I understand the symbolism of it for sure. Umbilical cord is what I thought it was, yeah. And we like to dry those out like beef jerky and just suck on those some stem cells, baby. Whenever I feel the Alzheimer's coming on, I just chew on a umbilical cord. And I'm right as rain. Okay, so then I'm a girl's girl. I support you. I think this is really cool then. You're turning something, you know, traumatic and terrible that happened into a keepsake, and I ride with that.
And they're doing that because they want likes, right? There's this dopamine hit. You're getting a like, and you're being extreme. You're being extremely unstable. And
Candace, you literally, that's what you do. You do extremist shit for likes. You get off on the same thing.
So you cry. And so social media is encouraging this psychological breakdown, and it's encouraging you to want to be more extreme so that another community of people can find you and go, wow, she's so brave. Look, she's not just on social media. She's not just naked on social media, but she's naked and she's crying and like, what can I do to be even more extreme than that incredibly brave woman? Well, Savannah Bluen, who's a 22-year-old woman,
Savannah
heard the call, and she is here to answer it. How can you be more extreme on social media? What about saying, I don't want kids.